Imagine growing up in a place where opportunities feel scarce, where every day is a struggle and the future seems uncertain. For Howard Schultz, that place was the Canarsie projects of Brooklyn, New York. In the early 1950s, life was not easy. His father worked multiple jobs: truck driver, factory laborer, maintenance worker, yet despite all his effort, the family often struggled to make ends meet. Howard witnessed firsthand the unfairness of life, seeing hard work go unrewarded and stability remain elusive. These early experiences planted a seed inside him, a desire to rise above circumstances and create something meaningful, not just for himself but for others as well. Even as a child, Howard showed signs of curiosity and ambition. He noticed the way some people built businesses while others struggled to survive, and he began to understand that success wasn't just about effort, it was about vision, strategy, and resilience. School was not always easy, but Schultz excelled, earning a football scholarship to Northern Michigan University. There, he studied communications and learned the importance of leadership, persuasion, and storytelling. These skills, honed in college, would later become the backbone of his business philosophy, helping him inspire employees, investors, and customers alike. After graduating, Schultz worked in sales, first at Xerox and later at Hamarplast. These early jobs were far from glamorous, but they taught him invaluable lessons about connecting with people, understanding their needs, and offering solutions that mattered. Schultz discovered that business was not just about products or numbers. It was about people, relationships, and creating value. Every interaction, every conversation was an opportunity to learn, to innovate, and to make an impact. In 1982, Schultz joined Starbucks, then a small coffee bean retailer in Seattle. Starbucks at the time was focused purely on selling beans and equipment, with no vision of the coffeehouse culture that would later dominate the world. Yet Schultz saw potential where others saw limitation. He saw the craftsmanship in the beans, the story behind the product, and the opportunity to create an experience that transcended a simple transaction. Even then, he imagined a place where coffee could connect people, inspire ideas, and become a central part of daily life. A few years later, in 1983, Schultz traveled to Italy on a business trip, and everything changed. In Milan and Rome, espresso bars were alive with culture, conversation, and community. These cafes were more than places to drink coffee. They were social hubs, gathering places where people connected, debated, and shared experiences. Schultz was captivated. He realized that America lacked this kind of coffee culture, and he envisioned creating a space where customers could feel the same sense of community, warmth, and connection that he had witnessed in Italy. Returning to Seattle, Schultz was filled with excitement and determination. He knew that to make his vision a reality, he would have to take bold steps. The founders of Starbucks were hesitant, preferring to focus on beans and retail equipment, and they did not immediately embrace his ideas. Schultz faced a choice: compromise his vision or take a risk and pursue it independently. He chose the latter. Leaving Starbucks temporarily, he founded Il Giornale, a small chain of coffee houses inspired by the Italian model. Every detail mattered, from the aroma of freshly brewed espresso to the cozy ambiance, from the friendly interaction with customers to the precision of every crafted drink. Il Giornale quickly proved that Schultz's vision had real potential. Customers loved the experience, and the concept validated that coffee could be more than a commodity. It could be a culture, a connection, and an experience that people craved. Schultz faced the next challenge, scaling his vision. To do so, he needed capital, investors, and a bold strategy. He approached this challenge with the same clarity and determination that had guided him since his youth, combining compelling storytelling, data-backed projections, and an unwavering belief in his dream. Through persistence and negotiation, Schultz secured the necessary funding and in 1987 made a decisive move that would change the course of Starbucks forever. He acquired the company for $3.8 million, transforming it from a regional bean retailer into a company with the potential to redefine coffee culture worldwide. This acquisition marked the beginning of a journey that would see Starbucks grow into a global brand, but it also reflected Schultz's core philosophy. Vision, courage, and empathy are the foundations of true leadership. Howard Schultz's early life teaches invaluable lessons. Adversity fuels ambition, vision requires courage, and risk-taking drives growth. His story shows that success is not just about personal achievement. It is about creating opportunities, inspiring people, and building something larger than oneself. From the Brooklyn projects to the cusp of a global coffee empire, Schultz's journey reminds us that every setback, every challenge, and every risk can become a stepping stone toward greatness. Every decision, every action, and every connection matters, and that is the story of a boy who dared to dream, and of a man who turned that dream into a world-changing reality.